Hello, in this video I'm going to introduce cppHeaderGen. If you want to know how to use it, please watch the other videos. cppHeaderGen is a header file generator for C and C++ with some extras. And to be a little bit more technical here, cppHeaderGen is a text-based inline code generator for C and C++. You hand it a C or C++ file with an extended syntax and it will generate the header file for you. Let's look at this example here. You have some extended syntax here, here, and here. And this is going to be your outcome of that. Or another example. This time we want to define and initialize a variable at the same position. Again, extended syntax here, here, and here, or here. And the result looks like this. Might look a little bit difficult over here, but the important thing is that we really initialize it. So the initialization is really taken care of by cppHeaderGen. Okay, so why is that new? Why does that help? What is new with this one? There are also graphical code generators, or you have IDEs like Visual Studio, Eclipse, or C-Line, or you have plugins for IDEs like ReSharper, C++, and you even have other text-based code generators like LZZ, Lazy C++. All those already try to improve your development experience with C++ and make things more convenient. So yeah. What is new? Let's write that down. First, it's independent of the operating system. This might not be true for your favorite IDE or editor. It's also IDE independent, and this might not be true for your favorite plugins. It has a zero working distance. What does that mean? Imagine you're coding at the moment, and you want to change the name of a variable, of a member variable. As you're using a graphical code generator now, you first need to open that graphical code generator, navigate to the class you're currently working on, search the variable name, and then finally be able to change the variable name. That's a lot of work, a lot of additional work for such a small change, and that's a long working distance. cppHeaderGen does not have one, because you can change things right at the place where you're working, where you're coding. Almost last, it allows debugging and coding at the same file. To be honest, the tool that I just mentioned, LZZ, Lazy C++, is already a pretty nice tool and does about the same that cppHeaderGen does, with the difference that you write a different file to let the cpp file and the header file be created. That brings up the problem that if you want to debug your code, you set your breakpoints within the cpp file, which is generated. So if you change the file that generates a cpp file, maybe your breakpoints get mangled up or be unusable, so you have to update them manually. But if we go back here and create a function again, and you can write just some random code here, then you can put breakpoints right here. Okay, going back. And finally, the last one is it's free of charge. That's very important. Because then we can sum all this stuff up and say that cppHeaderGen is basically an extension of the C++ standard. You are able to use this tool on every platform that C++ actually runs on because it's written in C++. So as long as you can compile C++ on a machine, you can compile that tool and then use it freely on your machine without worrying about the build chain that you're using. Okay, so far the introduction. If you're interested in how to use it, just watch the other videos. Thanks for watching.